Hey yo guys, so we back with another video, you feel me? Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get into it. Alright, make sure everything's straight. But getting Schlong blocked in South Africa. Now I do remember Yo-Yo talking about going to South Africa one time. I don't remember if it was a story time or if he just like mentioned it like, well, actually no, I think it was a story time. He talked about visiting South Africa. Without further ado, let's get into this video. I'm actually excited to see. It's been a minute since he's uploaded.
I thought just go to her job. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Right? Hey, what's up? It's your boy, GT.
Yo, follow.
Let me tell y'all about what happened right before I left South Africa. And I ain't even trying to be funny right now, because my gears have been grinded, big fella. Y'all can thank a certain boss at a certain store in Joburg, South Africa for me making this video. Congratulations. Daddy's about to make some money off you, sport. Yeah, we don't slide on folks who cause me pain. We legally extort them through video. 3 weeks ago, I'm in Joburg prepping to leave to go back to the United States because I've been in Joburg for almost 4 months. While I'm there, at every chance I got, I hollered at a honey and tried to go on a date. And I'ma be honest, I took hella L's. But I never give up when it comes to trying to bag the women I want. There ain't no forget women for a couple months and miss opportunities. I'm successful, but wifeless. So my Pokeball always gonna stay polished just in case I need to catch them all. That same week, I took the biggest L that made me want to tell honey.
It's crazy how much Devontae's really grown. Like, the only animation like channels I know that have grown like Devontae are probably like Yo-Yo, Swoozy, Don. I don't even know if Swoozy really grew. Like, I mean, like, look, like, you see how close he is from 2 mil? Mind you, right, this dude's channel got taken from him, because I mean, and it's still happening to this day. I don't think it's too common now where these people are taking other people's channels, but it has happened. It just happened to two YouTubers I watched actually this year. It happened to him. So this man got his channel taken away, then had one of the greatest comebacks known to man. He doesn't upload too much, which sucks because I really like his content, but for the most part, bro, look how many subscribers this man is about to have. He's about to have 2 mil. Only person I know animation wise to really grow like that I paid attention to was Don, and I think Yo-Yo as well. I used to watch a little bit of Yo-Yo, but I never subscribed to him until like recent, to be honest. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Just never. It's not I didn't like his content, I just never subscribed to him, I guess. But or I did, not unsubscribed. But now I'm back subscribed. You know, I love Yo-Yo's content. But bro, I'm telling you, man, this is crazy to see how much he's grown. Oh, wrong thing.
Put up my super suit. And y'all please pay attention, because every detail matters to the progression of the story. It was a weekday. I'm in the mall. I walk in this store. Yeah. I'm not gonna say the name of the store. We just gonna call it Jernt. When I walked into Jernt for the first time, I made a little friend in there. I bought hella socks from the establishment. While she was helping me, we both smiling, giggling, laughing, good conversation. Her coworkers smiling, laughing, giggling. She gave me a hug after that seemed like no issue. Everything seemed cool, right? Fast forward the next day, I walk into Jernt. My little friend I made the day before was on the other side, and this time a new staff member that wasn't there the first day was present. We ain't finna use her real name, we're gonna call her Peso. Peso sees me going towards the socks and immediately comes to help. She was very attractive, so I'm glad she came to help and not one of her gargoyle looking coworkers. However, this time the atmosphere of the store changed when I specifically spoke to her. Her boss started side-eyeing me and some of her coworkers too, and even my little friend started acting slightly funny as if she needed to blink 2 times for help, which made me anxious a little bit because too many eyes on me makes me paranoid. But thankfully I just ignored them and kept my interaction with Peso going. As she's helping me, we both smiling, laughing, having a good conversation. I'm rizzing her up a little bit because I wanted her, and she gives off vibes that she was feeling me. The one thing my little friend did not do. I get to the register, we still having a good conversation, low-key flirting. Next thing I know, all eyes on me. I'm talking about everybody in the store watching me like a damn hawk for some reason, which made my anxiety shoot out the roof. So I acted out of impulse after paying and left the store without her number.
Huh? What the f? is wrong with you?
Don't worry. I spent back later that day and got her number, despite all the eyes still being on me. And even worse this time, because they were suspicious of me wondering why I came back. I gave her a little "my sister wanted some socks too" excuse to come back, which was not a lie, because my sister did tell me earlier that day she wanted some socks from that same spot. For a couple days, we start texting,
Are the socks, like, what do the socks look like? Are they got Naruto running on them or something? Like I'm being dead serious. Like, what are they made out of 100% cotton? What are the socks made out of?
Next thing I know, I'm at the mall again. This time I went with people and took them to that same store. However, this time it was different. This time, bro, I felt like I walked into a Wild Wild West saloon. Cause everybody, and I mean everybody, stared at me like I had the blick on me and wanted some problems. Bruh, on my third cousin's best friend's crippled turtle, I'm not kidding, bruh. Peso and my little friend literally looked like they were being held hostage. Like, damn, who y'all boss? Kim Jong-un? I tried giving my little friend a hug and she gave me not our usual full hug, but the most awkward side hug ever with heavy hesitation. I walk over to Peso and try to give her our usual full hug too, and she full on hit me with the bro dap. Like, damn, Lunch, what I did to make you go from blue to blonde? At this point, I'm confuzzled, cause they acting different, their co-workers and boss acting weird and staring me down suspiciously. Something ain't adding up. So I start anxiously.
I ain't gonna lie. Why did you go to this store 3 days back to back? I'm not gonna lie. Like, come on, dog. You went to the store really 4 times if we're gonna count twice that you went in that one day. But you came back to that store. In fact, yeah, we're gonna count that. So you came back to that store 4 times, twice in one day. Yeah, what are you doing?
Overthinking, like, dang, maybe all that flirting we did was just an act. Maybe she was just being nice. Maybe she thinks I'm a fugly weirdo and maybe gossiped to her coworkers, probably flame me up in the group chat. I don't know. My only conclusion that I drew from it was that maybe it had something to do with me and Peso's interaction with each other every time I come in. Anywho, I get what I need, I leave. Literally 15 minutes later, Peso from work texts me, "Why didn't you tell me you were coming to my job?" Which left me so damn confused and shocked because of my prior overthinking. But then my
this ain't even a food place. This is a clothing place.
Hey, Meta.
pimp brain started turning
why are you
on.
there?
Grew some legs and turned to Womanology chapter 101. And instantly I figured, oh, she still has interest in me because ain't no woman finna text you that if she don't like you. So I replied back, am I supposed to tell you when I'm coming? I didn't get a text back for a while. An hour later, when me and the people I was with were standing outside a clothing store, crazy enough, Peso see me and immediately rushed towards me with the biggest smile and give me the biggest hug, which confused me, but at the same time, all my anxiety and overthinking flew out the window, Slime, because if a woman don't like you, she ain't showing no effort at all. She like, I texted you, not realizing I literally texted her back with her phone literally in her hand. I'm like, I know. I replied back. She like, oh, okay. With my little friend coming right after her and hugging me, which confused me again, my nigga. Until my little friend says, sorry, we couldn't hug you at the store. I'm like, why? She's like, it's a rule at the store. I'm like, what the frick? She's like, yeah, it's the dumbest rule ever. And that's when...
That's what I was thinking. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why they were looking at him weird. Maybe, I don't know. Because you would think, right, especially if you're the manager, you would want your employees, guy, girl, whatever, to be, helpful to the person coming in. So I don't know. That was a little weird. I don't know about that. But... And we can't say, like, I could see if it was his little friend or whatever, but this is a whole new girl that he had just met, so they were all staring at him. Was a little I don't know about maybe that. I don't know, but that makes sense. Like, that's most places you go. Like, you cannot workers cannot give their numbers out or cannot flirt with customers. I mean, that's like. I mean, at least in America. I don't know about other places, but I'm pretty sure, like, majority of the world is like that. You're not giving your number out on the job, or you're not supposed to. You can, but you're not supposed to.
Everything started to make sense. That's That's why they curved me at the store. That's why they were limiting their conversations. That's why they were treating me like I had the plague. That's why they looked like they were being held hostage, which actually really concerned me because nobody should have the fear that I saw in their eyes like that. So something was still kind of off. Like there wasn't no regular I couldn't hug you at work because of store policy. Like Zoink Scoob. Sounds like we got a mystery on our hands. Fast forward a couple hours later. She finally replies to my "Am I supposed to tell you when I'm coming?" text. She like, "I thought you'd say so I can take my lunch break and spend it with you."
She want me. She want me. She want me.
Okay. So I text her back like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know. We can do lunch together some other day." She like, "Okay, no problem." Fast forward 3 days later, we have our mini lunch date, which was actually really nice. After we ate, I asked her on a real date, which she agreed to. However, she still
it's just
seemed kinda
something.
stressed.
It's just something about going into malls, man. Like I don't know why. It's just so nice, just walking around, especially when you're with your friends. Looking at the jewelry, looking at the clothes, looking at the shoes, looking at, whatever's in your mall. I don't know, something about it, man. Something about it.
Like her behavior was very
and it always smells
odd,
nice.
as if somebody had like a mental chain around her neck, but I brushed it off and ignored it. And what made it more suspicious was I walked her back to not her job, but one of the stores close to her job where her friend was, because for some reason she told me I couldn't walk back to her job, which left me kind of skeptical and anxious, but I brushed it off. Are y'all following me? Whole time in the back of my mind, something was vexing me about this situation because something just seemed off about her behavior. Fast forward the next day, which was the day we had our real date, which she tried to suggest a place for us to eat because at the time I was new to Johannesburg, so I didn't know any of good places to eat. But no. I wasn't finna let her lead nothing. Cause one, I'm a man. Men are supposed to lead. And two, I don't know this stranger like that, so she could possibly be trying to set me up. So I hit the Cupid shuffle on Shawty and turned the whole thing around by taking her to a place that I wanted to go. And I did that by going to my South African brother that stays with us and works for us. Told him the situation. He was already on the same page because he knows how bad things can get sometimes over there if you're not careful and mess with the wrong people. So he suggested one, this really nice restaurant to take her to, and two, for him to chauffeur us over there so we could be safe, which I happily agreed to. I told Peso I'd come get her after she got off of work. She agreed. Now, this when the game changed and everything started going balls off the walls. That night, he drove me there. I pulled up 30 minutes before she got off, and as soon as she was supposed to be quote unquote clocked out, I called her and got no response. Now, I gave her the benefit of the doubt because she couldn't be on her phone during work, and sometimes it takes a minute for folks to completely clock out, so I waited another 10 minutes, called her again, no response. But you know what? I wasn't mad. I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. So I text her, "I'ma scoop you up, I'm on my way." Instead of waiting, I thought, just go to her job. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Right? As I walk towards her job, I see her, two of her coworkers, and her boss. I pull up, look dead at them. She act like I don't exist. She ain't even turn around. Her coworkers didn't say nothing, which made me seem a little skeptical, but I gave her the benefit of the doubt. Brushed it off, pulled out my phone, and waited. 5 minutes goes by, and she's still interacting with them, acting like I don't exist. But you know what? Still didn't trip over it, because I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt and a lot of grace. Maybe it's for a reason. So I leave very far down the hall. Downstairs, back to the main entrance of the mall. Mind you, the mall is almost empty. I call her, no response. What the hell is going on? At this point, my anxiety doing jumping jacks. Until 2 minutes later after the missed call, she texts me some book. She like, "Babe, wait. First of all, why are you calling me babe? We're not together. Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm over by the entrance." She like, "Please don't ever pass by my store or they'll see you. I got in trouble." Huh? What? The freak is she talking about? You got in trouble for a man coming to pick you up? They should have said something to me about it when I was up there. I know they seen me, they not dumb, but instead they all stood up there like I was Casper, as if they didn't know what was going on. And now they want to punish you because of a man picking you up? Like, why I feel like she's hiding? Who are you hiding from? And is they your co-workers? Bruh, at that point, something was so off that I couldn't let it slide. She told me to go to a certain store back upstairs to meet her at. I found my way there, and she looked stressed the freak out. I'm like, "What's going on? You all right?" She basically told me about the same no relations with customers rule at work and summed up the situation like this. Her boss pressed her about having interactions with me inside and outside the store. Let me say it again. Inside and outside the store. He was threatening to fire her because she, a grown-ass 26-year-old woman, was talking and having interactions with me inside and outside the store. That's why she stressed the freak out. She didn't want to lose her job, and she was in her masculine, heavy, struggling financially, working 2 jobs to take care of herself and her family, which made her stressed out even more. It got so bad to the point where she told me not even to come anywhere in the vicinity of her job. Her boss be all up in her business, monitoring everything she did during and after work. This freaking weirdo would follow her, a grown-ass 26-year-old woman, around and question where she was going. Her co-workers, who originally were nice to me, acted like I was the freaking Joker when I'd passed them in the mall. She told me my name floated around the damn store heavy while I wasn't even there. Like, am I that much of a threat to the young lad? I barely be at the store, my nigga. Gang, her boss threatened to fire her even if they saw me come near the store and would monitor her phone. Like, damn, Mr. Krabs, are you her father or her probation officer? He treated Shawty like Uncle Ruckus' dad from the Boondocks. Woman, did I just catch you trying to be something in life? She told me her coworkers, excluding my little friend, would talk behind my back as if I was her dirty ex-boyfriend. And even then, my little friend even acted like I didn't exist when I passed her in the hall. Like, bruh, I started regretting even buying them socks. Her weirdo weenie warrior boss pretty much covertly banned me from the store for having interest in his employee, which was none of his damn business. You telling me all I gotta do is breathe in that direction and she's fired? Man, somebody sharpen my spear and light my torch. We finna slide on cuz. And she really hated that job. The way she talked about it made it seem like they were paying her pennies to nothing. But it couldn't have been that low of pay, because you were over here bowing down to Lil Bill because he threatened to fire you over a love interest that was none of his damn business.
Or I don't know. Maybe Devontae, she just needs a job, you know? And sure, it probably isn't that bad, but if she hates it as much as she's really making it seem, she's probably just not leaving because she needs a job. She don't got time to go find another one, or she don't want to try and go find another one, then she's not gonna have money for, you know.
So we go on our date, and it was actually really fantastic. My one mission for that night was to take her problems away by showing her a good time, because she had so much on her plate that was stressing her out, and her bald, musty, big-eyed, little toe, gap tooth, white knight weenie boss always being down her neck and in her business, monitoring everything she did, influencing her decisions because of me, didn't make it any better. And I guess I was doing a really good job.
It's time to start my second life. The farming life that I wished for.
Because the way she was moving during the date was fire. I ain't even give her to me. But it's like I freaked her mind. The mind meat must have not been good enough though, because her boss still sent her swinging. Our chemistry was immaculate the entire night, bruh, to the point where she thanked me for turning her night around and making her happy, which I'm really proud of myself for succeeding in doing so. Fast forward the day after our date. She texts me good morning with a little blushy face, which didn't faze me at all, because Shorty was wishy-washy due to that stress. One minute she'd be normal, a sweetheart, then the next minute she a thug. Alright, Tupac, I know something out of pocket's gonna happen at some point in time, which is exactly what happened. Everything was good in the morning. I thought I was in the clear for us to interact. Until later that night. Out of nowhere, her thug come out. She texts me, dog, I don't think we should see each other anymore. I might lose my job because of you. There's a lot going on at my job about you. Huh? What? These folks don't want you to have zero love interest or interest at all. And that had me tight, bruh. I made sure to let her know exactly what was on my mind about this entire thing. Hell, you talking about a lot going on about me? I barely go there. I came in, rinsed you up, got some socks, which I spent my hard-earned money on, and left. That bald head, big ear, little foot, white knight weenie just mad because he couldn't do what I did to get you. Fruit Loop, you knew that girl needed that job, so you abused that idea by being all up in a grown-ass woman's business. Like, damn, Benson, take your foot out her gumbo. She wasn't even on the clock, my nigga. You telling me your employees can't be regular human beings? She gonna tell me that they not allowed to have love interest with customers. Like, what is this, prison? I think that's just a bullcrap Lil Bill made up to keep her locked down. See, this is what happens when you give emotionally incompetent weenies a position in high places. They use their authority to control people. Like, bruh, you don't need to be no manager. You need to take your black behind over there ASAP. Which again, this had me pissed. Cause what did I do? Nothing. Am I that much of a threat that some troglodyte decided to get butthurt because I potentially wanted to give his employee a better life? You can't make this up, bruh. After I told her exactly what was on my mind, she was so sad. And that had me sad. Still pissed off, but still sad for her because I knew she was in a tight position. She didn't even say anything after sending them emojis. The next day when I cooled off, I texted her some clarity and had empathy for her. I told her I wasn't mad at her, I was mad at her boss because all that was unnecessary and I understood her situation. She don't got nobody to depend on, so she had to choose the bag. So I can't be mad at that. And understand, she'd be taken care of if we were together, but I didn't want to impulsively jump into a relationship, and I made sure to let her know that. So at the end of the day, she was still sad, but thankful, but still sad. She ain't text me or call me for days after that. And I ain't gonna lie, I really thought it was over and I was ready to let her go. Until one day, before I was about to leave South Africa, she called me, checked up on me, and made it very clear she wasn't going nowhere. And so were the other 3 girls on my phone.
Got him!
My nigga.
Hey, listen!
Sometimes it's your dog, sometimes it's your babe. Cry all you want, sometimes you can't get your way. Cause plans change, niggas change, business change.
Alright, well, that was a fire. That was a pretty good vid, but hey, I'm tired, so I'm gonna get good. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I hope you enjoyed the video.